Hey guys, welcome back to the EA Sports FC 25 Chesterfield Career Mode. I am very excited for this one because today we're going to find out whether we're going to be in the final of the Europa League. But before that, we got to play these two games here. RB Leipzig, we already played against them early in the season. Second game in the league phase of the Europa League. I believe we drew against them 2-2. So this is going to be a tricky game. I think they are one of the teams where we drop points. So when it comes to, RB Leipzig again, it is going to be a very, very tough game. Not gonna lie. This is where I fear, there's Villarreal, Club Brugge on the other team as well, on the other side as well. I wish I, was drawn against either one of them, but RB Leipzig, arguably the toughest team or the favorites to win the Europa League. Same as Villarreal, they actually won Europa League before, so I guess they could be favorites as well. But right here, first game, we couldn't find the back of the net. The other team couldn't find the back of the net until right here with 7 minutes to go, and Yoni helped us to find the net 1-0 with 6 more minutes to go. And we have taken a 1-0 lead in the first leg in the Europa League semi-final. Very excited about that because with that goal, it's going to help us massively later on. But right here for the Premier League, again we have to win the Premier League as well. It's within range now that we're gonna lift the trophy, so we have to win the remainder of the games. I know we got some really tough games coming ahead. Man City for the final game of the season, so hopefully we're able to go all the way through. But we're off to a good start. Gregory Howe with a very good goal to make it 1-0. But 20 minutes in, and here comes Archer to Howe to Archer again, and Samuel Martin has doubled the lead 2-0. Arguably, very, very easy to score that goal, but that's all we need, right? We just need goals. It doesn't matter how many goals we score as long as we win. As you can see, 23 minutes and we scored 2 goals, and after that, game is pretty much done and dusted. The other team couldn't score a goal. We didn't score a goal, which is fine. We kept a clean sheet and we also won the game. That's all that matters. I don't care about clean sheet anymore. Yes, I kind of, worry about that aspect of the game where we just couldn't, we just couldn't defend our life. And right now we're able to do so. So, win-win situation for us. And looking at the academy, not looking good on the Chilean side. We've been looking to sign a next gen Alexis Sanchez. We couldn't really find him. And just looking at the academy as well, as you can see, two guys or, two players have left the club in the previous episode because I simply did not promote them in a timely manner. And later on, we got a big offer from Real Madrid. And we all know I'm not going to do that. This is not the career mode to do that. I am so invested in Chesterfield this year. And more importantly, it's flattering that Real Madrid considered me to take their position as the manager role, but my full focus is on Chesterfield right now. We got bigger things ahead of us than, working for Real Madrid. Plus, in terms of the timely matter, we're pretty much, the new game's coming out very soon, right? And at 12 minutes in, what a great block by Smet. I don't put a lot of defensive montage in there, but we have to talk about that block. Poor pass by Madison being cut off, but more importantly, that was a very good block by Smet, who have matured very nicely to become a top defender. But unfortunately, 20 minutes after the incident, the other team scored a goal. It's 1-1 in aggregate score. Right now, we really do have to win the game. And in extra time, great ball through to Hayes, and that is going to be a penalty. And the referee's going to point the spot and give the yellow card to Scafani, I believe so. Scafini, the Italian defender. But when you look at the play here, it looks like he might have gotten the ball, but I'm not going to complain about it in a single word because we put ourselves in a very good position here to send us to the final of the Europa League. Everybody is nervous. I am nervous as well. I'm looking for the best penalty taker, but turns out Tom Bischoff steps up and he is going to smash that one to the top right corner. And hopefully, the game is not ended yet, but hopefully this is going to be the winning goal. But guess what? There's also another video footage coming out. 1 more minute to go in the first half of the extra time. Here comes Samuel Martin. Drills that one to the left side. And we are through. This goal confirms that we are going through. We're going to the Europa League final. With 15 more minutes to go in the second half of the extra time, I don't see us conceding, and we did not concede as well. Guess what? We are through. We are the finalists of the Europa League, and turns out we will be playing against Villarreal, who drew an aggregate score with Club Brugge, but beating Club Brugge on penalty 5-4. And I'm so excited for that one. I'm so excited for the game, guys. Like, arguably, RB Leipzig is the top favorites to win the competition because they took points off us early in the season. But right now, not Club Brugge, RB Leipzig is no longer in the conversation right now. It's all us and Villarreal. But going back to the league, 4 more games to go in the league here. And here comes Williamson. We still have to put out a good squad because we're still in contention to win the Premier League. And as you can see, Williamson scored the first goal. Great goal. But later on, 85 minutes in, great interception by Connor Bradley, and we hit them on a counter attack. Here comes Samuel Martin to Williamson, one-on-one. Ball rolls on the inside, and he's going to continue the run. Game over, 2-0. This run in by Williamson is very impressive, scoring a lot of goals. At one point, I was worried about, maybe he's not really the right fit for us. I'm going to scratch that because he scores shit tons of goals. Excuse my language. And Tygoland, what happened to you? You want to play, you want to regularly play football. Look at you playing for Brighton right now, going for the title race, and right now we're sitting at the top of the league table, 72 points, 2 points ahead of Liverpool. And we also have a game in hand against Brighton. But Tygoland, you could have everything. You could have had everything with Chesterfield, but you decide to leave because you simply don't think you play enough football when I'm just resting you and protecting you. And right now, look at you sitting on a bench, 89 rated. Don't give a crap. That betrayal, it turns out to be sweet as candy because right now he must be biting himself. Why should I leave? You know what? I got a much better player, Tom Bishop. Rating wise, not as good as Tygo Land. Doesn't matter in terms of contribution. Tom Bishop scoring arguably the winning penalty for us in the Europa League semifinal. But right here, let's talk about the league here. I mean, that is it. We don't have to talk about Tygo Land anymore for the rest of the season, right? Because we are in the title race. We are in the final of the Europa League, and he's not part of it. That's all that matters. Right here, Leeds United. We were drawing 1-1, but right before halftime, Williamson half score to make it 2-1. But that is not it for the first half because we got the ball. Here comes Tom Bishop. So much faster, so much stronger on the ball. He's gonna keep on running to the middle to Ignoni, finding Williamson. Great turn. It's not the greatest finish initially, but the goalkeeper bounces it right off him, which means Williamson was able to score. Open net a goal, however you want to call it. But game is not ended yet. Here comes Hal to Williamson, who score the 4th goal today. Wow, this guy is really good. Just slowly nurturing into the top number 9 in this world. But again, that is not it. Leeds United beat us 6-3 at 1.62. Just beat us quite a lot of times for last season, but this time we found our revenge. Hayes is through 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Great finish to make it 5-1, and that is pretty much it. We don't have to play against Leeds United anymore, and I'm so happy about that. There you go, guys. Final is here. We are going to be included in this gameplay. Initially, my thought is if the Europa League final is taking place after the Premier League, then I will, do a live commentary, live gameplay for you guys. But unfortunately, this game is taking place before the end of the Premier League. So that's why we are covering that as well. So that's why when you look at the timestamp, not timestamp, but in terms of the total time of this episode, it's a long one because we're concluding everything for season 5. And look at that Europa League trophy. We're one step away. We are very close getting our first ever European trophy. First year in the competition, making club history. And right now, look at us. We're here. But 10 minutes in, off to a great start. Higgins Berquez, tight angle, drills that one to bottom right corner to make it 1-0. Williamson, what a great assist. Timed that one perfectly for Berquez to run in behind the defender and doing the Diogo Jota celebration. And right here, 28 minutes in, here comes Adeyemi down on the right side, chops it back into the middle. Good save by the goalkeeper, good save by Bart, and we are still in the game. Second half here, here comes Shaparenko, ball over the top to Howe, came off the bench from for Samuel Martin. Keep it in, and there you go. Williamson scoring the winning goal for us in the Europa League final against Villarreal. Right place at the right time. Great play by Gregory Howe with the assist. But you got to talk about Shaparenko, that little lob through ball in behind the defenders. And the referee blows the whistle. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We have won a European trophy before Arsenal. I can't believe I have to say that. Wow, what an achievement for us. 4 seasons ago, nobody would believe us. We were playing League Two football. We slowly emerged as one of the top teams in the world, and we did that exactly just that. That is not the end. We still have Champions League football next year. Of course, winning this trophy means that we are in the Champions League next season. Whether we are going to win or ended up top four in the Premier League, but right here, Magnuson and Bart, captain and vice captain, standing in front of the trophy, lifting the trophy, saying that we did it. They are pretty much the first guys, for this revolutionary Chesterfield team. Well, Magnuson was 63, 64 rated when he first broke in, and Bart was 61 rated when he first broke in as well. Both of them are considered world class in the game right now. But we got 2 more games to go in the Premier League. As you can see, 1 point behind Liverpool. We have a game in hand. So if we win both the games, then we are going to be crowned as the Premier League champion for the first time in the club history and also in the Premier League history as well. But we got Wolves. Not a very good team, if you ask me, because they conceded within 3 minutes. And what a goal by Hayes as well. Like I said, I don't even need to worry about my left-sided attack because it's all pretty much done and dusted for the rest of the series. Here comes Samuel Martin being pulled back, but play on. Here comes Samuel Martin again, finding Hayes and drills that one with his weaker foot to top right corner. 13 minutes in, he scored a brace, and we are about we I don't want to say that. I don't want to give anything away, but we are so close becoming the Champions League winner. But we just keep on scoring. Williamson, what a goal that was. The ball came to him very quickly and just release it as soon as possible to make it 3-0. 29 minutes in, guys, we're still attacking Wolves. We don't have to worry about the goal difference because that is pretty much done and dusted. Williamson, I mean, what a freaking player. Just keep on scoring. Nothing can stop him. And we're still attacking here. Look at Hayes. Nobody's in front of him. What is he gonna do? Freaking drills that one to top right corner. With a little bit of a dipping shot. It's 5-0 already. What is going on with the Wolves? They should be getting relegated after this performance. Hayes with the hat trick, Williamson with the brace. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are crowned as a Premier League champion because Liverpool dropped points. I'm sure they lost. Yeah, I think they lost. That is why we're sitting at first right now. 78 points. 1 point ahead of Liverpool. So no matter what is going on with this game here against Man City, it doesn't matter. We are the champion already. I still want to put out a very good squad out there. I still want to win this game, for the sake of final game of the season. At least send the season off. Send the special season off with a win. But 19 minutes in, Alex Bayana have scored for Man City. Great goal, 1-0. But unfortunately, that is pretty much it. Nothing quite happened. I thought Cameron Archer could be offside there. Doesn't matter. Referee blew the whistle. Everybody is on the floor. Everybody is down on their knees because after this game, we are considered as the Premier League champion. I wasn't thinking about us being in the champion. I thought at one point we're struggling to get top four, top six, but then at one point we just keep picking ourselves up. We got really good results as well. And right here, the captain Magnuson and vice captain Bart are lifting the Premier League trophy at the Etihad Stadium. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I always thought they only lift the trophy when you're back at home. But even if it's away for the final game of the season, if you didn't have the chance to lift the trophy at home, you'll be lifting the trophy away as well. Next season we gotta win it again. I mean, we gotta lift this trophy at home. That is our goal for next season. And wow, what a special season for us. A season where I'm not really expecting a lot, just to get into top four entering into the latter stage of the Europa League, perhaps winning a Carabao Cup or an FA Cup. Unfortunately, we didn't do the latter, but we won the formers. We won the Europa League, and also the Premier League as well. And I'm so happy for the team right here. 3 teams are getting relegated: Crystal Palace, Everton, and also Watford. Good for Watford, because that performance right there was simply a disgrace. And Man City have won the FA Cup, and Liverpool have won the Carabao Cup. Looking at the Conference League, Brighton has beaten Lazio 3-2, and later on, of course, we beat Villarreal 2-0 for the trophy. And finally, next year, Super Cup, we will be facing against Juventus after beating 1-1, and of course on penalty as well. Manager rating, we really don't have to worry about that right now, simply because we won everything. At this point, who the hell cares, right? So looking at stats here, Williamson, despite having late surge, he was 1 goal away from tying the golden boot with Samuel from Liverpool. But next season, I expect him to win it. And of course, the assist king for this year has to be Samuel Martin, 16, and Williamson was catching up with 10, and Shaparenko sitting at 5th with 8. And in terms of the clean sheet right there, I think it was 13 for Bart, which was very surprising towards the end. 30 goals and 17 assists for Williamson, taking home, pretty much breaking every record within the club. I would say so. Thomas Hayes, I keep calling him Austin Hayes for some reason. Oh, and also keep calling Gregory Howe, Gabriel Howe. Both of these players they are handed with a contract extension. No doubt about that. Taking a one last look at the squad hub right here to see how the players are going to evolve over the season, and some of them barely play single football for us, so we have to manage what we're going to do with them next season. And more importantly, a bunch of young players are coming back on loan, so those players has to be dealt with as well. So I'm just going to say right here, guys, next season is our one last season. I'm just gonna say a one final season for us. We are in the Champions League. It doesn't matter how the Champions League ends, right? If we win it, great. If we don't, that's fine, because new games coming out in about 2 weeks. So we got to figure that part out as well. So next season, as I said, season 6 or season 7, probably. Season 6 will be the final season of this career mode, or will be the final season of FC25. Very excited about that. I'm sure we got tons of cash because from winning the Europa League and also the Premier League. So next season, one final season, hopefully we are able to deliver the ultimate trophy, which is the Champions League. So that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.